R.F. Kuang once said that literature bridges. It makes our world larger, not smaller. This quote really opened my eyes in telling us that reading allows us to be more empathetic by learning from the values told in the stories. We can then better understand people and their worldview. Greetings, my name is JADERICK Albert, a Form 5 student of SMJK KUDAT. In a world where the very tool we use to understand our surroundings is weaponized, predatory relations between nations are sure to be afoot, thus leading to a cascade of self-contradictions and betrayals. This is exactly what happens in the historical fantasy BABEL, written by R.F. Kuang, which I'll be doing a book review on today. The story is set in the 1800s, beginning in Canton, where a cholera outbreak sweeps through the city and impacts the protagonist's family. After the passing of the protagonist's mother, a mysterious British man named Professor Lovell arrives and saves his life using a method known as silverworking. Grateful, the protagonist decides to follow the professor's guidance. Professor Lovell then encourages the protagonist to adopt the name Robin Swift, and he helps them to be eventually accepted into Oxford University's prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, also known as BABEL. At BABEL, students are trained to make magic through the art of translation. The magic system in BABEL is basically scholars of BABEL trapping the subtle meanings lost in translation by using a silver bar, which will then materialize into the physical world. This is known as silverworking, which makes the empire powerful. In his years in BABEL, Robin has met lifelong friends who are Rami, an Indian boy who is hot-headed but loyal nonetheless, Letty, a British girl who values those who are there for her, and Victoire, a smart and demure girl who's from Croatia. Despite their differences in culture, they all stick together like glue and foster a great friendship. As their time in BABEL passes, they all come to realize that they were not fully accepted into this institute, which is clearly shown by the remarks from their peers, ranging from their skin color and gender. One day, Robin encounters someone who looks exactly like him, a secret older brother. This brother had been in the same situation as Robin, but faked his death years ago. He now asks Robin to assist the Hermes Society, a group dedicated to stopping the Empire's imperial expansion. Robin now finds himself torn between choosing the world of BABEL, his haven of knowledge, and the mysterious Hermes Society, which seeks to right the Empire's wrongs. In the end, Robin decides to reject the Hermes Society to stay in the comfort of BABEL. In their third year at BABEL, Robin and his friends are sent to Canton to deepen their understanding of language. There, they witness the harsh realities faced by nations devastated by the Empire's power. The streets of Canton are plagued by drugs illegally imported from the Empire, which the Canton government plans to ban. In response, the Empire unjustly declares war on Canton, using it as an excuse to colonize the region, which is rich in silver. This drives Robin and his friends to join the Hermes Society in an effort to prevent the looming war. While they were planning to thwart the Empire, Letty unexpectedly betrayed them and shot Rami, giving Robin and Victoire a chance to escape. In a last effort, the both of them launched a strike in BABEL to stop the flow of power that was funding the Empire's war on Canton. With the support of those who had suffered under the Empire's greed, together they made a stand. However, they couldn't hold out for long, and in the end, Robin used silverworking to destroy BABEL, the tower, while Victoire and the others escaped. In my opinion, BABEL is a masterpiece. It explores academia, etymology, and colonialism in a way that is breathtaking and page-turning. Furthermore, all of the characters felt so human as they had self-contradictions and are not able to just magically solve everything. That makes their actions believable, which is a testament to R.F. Kuang's masterful writing, leading me to feel emotions ranging from jubilation to grief. After reading Babel, I've come to realize that racism is a deep-rooted issue that requires healing through kindness and compassion. Additionally, Babel shows that teenagers like me have an obligation and responsibility to maintain the unity of our country, similarly with Robin's determination to maintain peace between two nations. All in all, Babel is a great read indeed. It grabs colonial history and the Industrial Revolution, turns it out and shakes it out. This is possibly the best book I've ever read in my whole life. I would definitely recommend this book to those who would want a journey, one with thought-provoking meaning behind it and symbolism that teaches its readers about the reality of our very world. Thank you and happy reading.